Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day the Other Way, Season 1 episode. Is this about to go off very soon? Because this episode was boring as hell, okay? I'm here. I'm beautiful, as everyone knows. And, oh my God. I'm here. I'm beautiful, as everyone knows. And I want to let you all know that my store is now stocked and I have a plethora of items for you to choose from. If you don't know, I make custom jewelry. I make custom jewelry. You can find pieces like this. Or if that doesn't tickle your fancy, maybe something like this will. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, then maybe something, oh shoot, like this singular one will. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, hold on, let me put this back in there. I'm trying to be professional. Hold on. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, maybe something like this will. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, then maybe something like this will. And if that doesn't, then you kind of getting on my motherfucking nerves. But if that doesn't, then I do have something. I brought this back. So I made this in my last collection. And it's back now. As you can see, it's a beautiful pinky color. And also, I don't ever think that I ever put this up on my website. But I have this. It's a beautiful leaf. And all of these things, what do all of these things have in common? Well, they're part of the gold collection. Oro by Candid Looks is now available, and you can get 10% off of your entire purchase using promo code SPOOKY. Now that promo code ends on the 14th of October. So if you ain't got your shit, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's get this started. Okay? Let's do it, because my phone is on 13%. Oh, it was boring. It was boring. Why is Tiffany and Ronald? Let's talk about them. Tiffany, real quick. Tiffany, Ronald, Daniel went to a park. The park was all fucked up. Daniel like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm tired. I want a park that I can go to that's not leaning. I don't want no fences. I miss my friends. I miss my family. What we doing here? Okay, what are we doing? Tiffany said, you know what, you right, big homie. I'm gonna make some better decisions for us because I've been slacking. I've been lacking. So we see the next scene. She talks to Ronald. And she tells Ronald, Ronald, I love you and everything. I've been putting a lot of financial responsibility on you by telling you to, come up with the money to have us be in a private hospital, and I don't want you to relapse. So what I'm thinking about doing just a little bit is I'm thinking about going back to the United States. Okay, taking me, my son, and this baby that's yours in my stomach back to the United States, and I'm gonna file your visa. Why didn't you do this before you left? Who knows? Anyway, who knows? Ronald says that he's so sad, he feels like a father to Daniel. He got a child on the way. But since Tiffany stood by him, he'll stand by Tiffany. So, I'll be there. I'm sorry. Just call my name. I'll be there. I'm sorry. Don't you know? I'm sorry. Okay. Who we talking about? Paul. Paul's mother is still there. He says that it's going well. Carini says that Paul's mother is a very sweet person, but she needs to have a little conversation with Paul's mother, Mary, so she can understand why Paul is a fucking psychopath. Excuse me. Allegedly. Yeah, he just got that look, anyway. So they're talking through Translate. The mother asks Carini if she thinks everything will be okay and they'll be able to make it work. Carini says, let me be 100% honest with you, okay? Paul gets angry and out of control, and the baby can pick up on that energy, and I don't really know what to do. Do you have any suggestions or solutions? Mary says that, honestly, I kind of don't. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to that man because the baby can pick up on energy. And, y'all just need to be calm, cool, and collective with one another. So this is going to be a really quick review. I should have told you that from the beginning. So we see Paul and his mother, they go out and they talk. Paul's mother tells him, you need to get your shit together, okay? You and Carini done had this baby. I'm trying to retire. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to retire. And you keep asking me for money, asking me to help you do this, do that. 1, 2, 3. I ain't got time for it. Get your ass a job. He says, well, I don't know Portuguese. She says, are you learning? He says, yeah, but it's slow going. I ain't never seen you pick up Duolingo and open up that app and do what you need to do. So what you talking about? Anyway, she says, look, boy, you need to do what you needed to do back then. You need to make some money. You already got a whole ass child, a whole ass wife. How about you, continuously do what you need to do? Okay. So next we see Paul's mother is leaving. Paul is sad. His mother is sad. His mother is going to miss the baby. Carini's going to miss Mary because Mary made everything calm, and she's afraid that when Mary leaves, things will go back to the way that they were. So Paul takes it into his hands to talk. My ankle itching. Paul takes it into his hands to talk to Carini and asks, does she want a divorce? Carini says, no, I don't. Okay. He says, so you won't be talking to other people? And she doesn't say no. She just says, shut up. I don't understand how we just gonna gloss over the fact that Carini really was talking to other people in English and it's just nothing. I mean, I know he ain't got no job, but damn. Paul says that even though they didn't have a plan in place, they beat the odds and hopefully they'll continue to beat the odds. Carini says that she ultimately stays with Paul for the sake of the baby and hoping that he'll change. But if Paul don't get his ass a damn job, she gonna have to get on up out of there. Okay? And that's the end of their story. You see, I done wrapped up 2 in 7 minutes. Y'all, I am on a roll. Okay. We see, who do I have left? We see, let's talk about Laura. We see Laura. She's going to get Liam. Liam is finally going to participate in the last day of the ceremonies. She wants to talk to Liam about what happened at the bathhouse. And Liam says that Aladdin told him that they was planning on having a baby. And he felt like that would take away from the plan that they had in place with Laura helping Liam through college. And then they would help support one another. And, if you had a child, that would change things. Laura says that you're my child. I love you. I want to abandon you. And Liam says, well, it felt like it, but I realized that I got to be a grown-ass man, okay? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to apologize, okay? I'm going to apologize for my actions. I'm going to just let all this, do what it do. And if shit hits the fan, then I won't be in the room. She says that... Well, Liam says that he's going to give y'all a chance, and he hadn't given them a chance to, prove their love and prove their commitment to one another, but now he's going to do that. Laura says that this is the best wedding gift that she could have ever gotten. So Laura's getting ready for her wedding, and she says that she doesn't like the dress, but Aladdin did, so she said that she will wear it. She don't really have on no makeup. She ain't put no curls in her hair. Like, that straight thin hair really is not fancy. Anyway, Aladdin is very happy to get married. He's very happy to see Liam. He's very happy just to be with his wife. It's very different from an American ceremony because there's no one officiating them. They just put the rings on one another, look in each other's eyes, and tell each other that they love each other. And they're married. Liam comes up there and he's sitting with them. He apologizes to Aladdin. Aladdin says, of course, he wants to make Laura happy. And Liam is Laura's son. So, of course, he's just going to throw it all out the window. Laura's very happy because her two favorite men are getting along and everything is cool. And I'm like, this would be a great love story if he hadn't served in damn divorce papers. Spoiler alert, if you didn't know, you know now. So, I mean, it ain't no movie. So, yeah. So, is this like the ending or is this the end? I don't know. Anyway, last but not least, who is last? Oh, last and least. Jenny and Submit. Submit is on his way to see Jenny because his family has finally granted him permission to go see them. He comes to see her and she opened the door and they hugging and crying, and I'm just like, she says she's very happy to see him, but she needs to know the truth. She asks, why did you lie to me and tell me that you love me and you were married? He says he didn't want to be married, but he did try in the first year. And Jenny says, but if you tried, then you wouldn't have been talking to me and telling me that you loved me, but you was telling me that you loved me. So obviously you weren't trying. And Smith said that he told people that it wasn't going to work out. But he thought that after Jenny came and after he told his family that everything would just work out, but it didn't. Jenny said that, he should have given her the right to choose for herself. And anytime anybody says that, they mean that they will be okay with being a side chick. If you come to a man or a woman and say, hey, I'm married, and they say, dang, why didn't you let me decide for myself? That means that they still would have been with you. Anyway, so Smith says in his confessional that he was planning on telling her, but then he wanted to have a peaceful day after peaceful day, and then it all blew up in his face. Okay. Yes, it did. She says that she feels like he loves her when he asks, but it wasn't fair to her. And she says she gave up everything, and now she has to go back to her daughter's couch, and her visa is getting ready to expire. And she felt she spent all of her savings flying there, and now she's going to have to go back and start from scratch. She says that if she knew he was married, she wouldn't have come because it wouldn't have meant anything. And she asks him how should they end their relationship. Girl, why are you asking this married ass man how y'all should end y'all relationship? That's how I know Jenny want to be with that nigga. He says he doesn't want to be with his wife. He doesn't care if he gets put in jail or whatever. He says he wants to get divorced. He says this to the camera. He wants to get divorced, but in Indian law, the wife also has to agree to the divorce. So he doesn't know if his wife will agree, and that's going to throw a monkey wrench into their plans. Jenny says that she loves him, but she knows that they probably won't be together again, and it really is sucky, and she's really sad. And that's how the episode ends. I did this in 12 minutes. Yes, I know, but y'all, it was fucking boring. It was boring. I'm sorry, but it was boring. I'd rather get A-Cast back, which is Jihoon and the rest of them. I can't even think of who else on the show. But anyway, if you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.